Alright, so now our data set has about 200 rows and 11 columns. Now let us say you're dealing with some other data which has thousands of rows and you don't want to read all those rows of data in, right? So in that case, you can decide the maximum number of rows that has to be read in, right? And that will be done using this particular argument here, n underscore max. So by default, it will read in all the rows, but it will display only the 10 rows when you're reading the data. But if we don't want to read all these rows that are present, then you can just use the n underscore max argument, right? And let us say I want to read just 100 rows instead of 200 rows, right? So now it says, okay, 100 rows into 6 columns. Here I am using the hsb2 file now, not hsb4 or 3. This is hsb2.csv. It has read in the 6 columns and it has read in the first 100 rows, right? The file basically has 200 rows, but we instructed Rira to only read the first 100 rows. So it shows 100 rows into 6 columns, and here it shows 90 rows instead of 190, right? So whenever you want to read in only a certain number of rows of data, use the n underscore max argument and specify the number of rows of data that has to be read in. Okay.